Should you start a YouTube channel if you're over 30, 40, 50, 60 and beyond? Absolutely yes. I'm going to share exactly what I mean by that, but also this video is going to be slightly different because I have some notes in my computer, and so there'll be less hand gestures, but hopefully this will be a lot of help to you guys. So the very first thing that I want to talk about is the knowledge that you have, because knowledge is very important. You have life experiences, you have some things that you've been through. So maybe you're just taking up a new hobby, maybe you want to build a business, maybe you want to start a YouTube channel about YouTube. So you can share those things, but also you can tie it into your life memories, what's happened in your life, what led you to be able to talk to you about this. Because you see a lot of teenagers, 20-year-olds that are talking about their billion-dollar businesses or whatever it may be, but you have more life experiences than them, and it's not just for those people, it's also for us. The money is not just for them, the audience is not just for them, the community that you're able to build is not just for them, it's also for you. That's something that I believe is very important in this world, because life experiences is what differentiates us from AI. AI is going to be huge in the future, but if you are yourself, you have your quirks and you have everything about you, you have your life experiences, that's what's going to help. And that brings us to the next point, which is it's easy. I don't mean that it's easy to build an audience of like-minded people. It's not that simple. There's some things that you have to learn, and that's just the way it is. For every skill there is that's worth doing, you have to learn something about it. But it's very easy and simple to start a YouTube channel. It's free. You can open up a YouTube channel in 5 minutes, and you can post your video with a simple iPhone. Now, iPhones don't have the best sound, but it's good enough for you to post your first few videos. You don't need to get stuck in the I need to buy this, I need to buy that, and I need to start doing this, learn a ton of things about YouTube before I start. No, the fact is, most of us have a phone, and that's good enough to film, so you can just film your first video and start to be better at doing whatever you're doing. And you don't need to get stuck in the whole preparing thing. That's for another time. The very first thing that you need to do is to prepare and to film and be comfortable on camera. So your videos will probably flop at the beginning, so don't get all caught up in the gear, don't get caught up in the algorithm things that you need to learn. Just post a video, and you might switch your channel from one subject to another because you really wanted to talk about one subject, but then you realize that you're not able to talk about that subject for 2 years, so you'll switch up, and that's okay. That's what a lot of successful people do. And to find your tribe, that's also what you have to do. And that brings us to our next subject, or the next reason, which is it's something that's creative, that you're able to learn. Because a lot of us just have a job that we go to, we come home and we have lunch, and that's about it. You just work and come home and do whatever you need to do, take care of the kids if you have some, and then maybe have some fun time in the evening. One thing that you can do is be creative. Instead of watching some mindless TV, you can build up something that's you're proud of, that you're not necessarily going to share with everyone around you, and you're probably not, you shouldn't, in fact, and I have made a video about why you shouldn't. But really, it's creative. You're going to be able to build something. You're going to enjoy talking about a subject that maybe you don't know anyone that's interested in that subject, and you're able to share it with people online. Just like you, I'm sharing my passion about YouTube that I've discovered that I really enjoy. And I might not be the biggest channel out there, but I still enjoy getting some comments from you guys, and whatever the comment may be, whether it's nice, whether it's helping me grow, or whatever it may be. Every time I get a comment, I'm happy about it. So leave me a comment and I'll be happy about it. It will make my day. So that's one thing that it's just going to help you grow. Now, the next thing is the potential income. Now, if you grow on YouTube and you're getting monetized, you will get what's called AdSense, which is when you find a video and you get an ad before, in the middle, and the end. And you will get, I believe it is 55%. I think that's it's a bit more than half. So I think it's 55%, maybe it's 60. And you'll get whatever people pay for that. So let's say you make good videos and you'll probably get if you're getting good views, you'll get maybe $100 a month. And $100 a month is simply not enough for you to make a living. That being said, once you get to that point, that means that you've built an audience. And if you build an audience the right way, which is not just vlogging your day, but sharing some information that either you're an expert at or you're becoming better at it, then you're able to help them even more. And that doesn't mean selling something that's scammy or anything like that, but just helping people more. Maybe it's going to be helping them one-on-one with a specific problem that your audience has. And in order to get monetized in the AdSense sense, is you need to have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. That's a lot of views and that's a lot of subscribers. So if you get to that point, that means that people are interested enough that some of them will want to buy something from you. And when I say something, it's not anything, but if it's helping them with a specific subject, that means that they've built a connect, or you've built a connection that's good enough for your audience, and they probably want to learn more from you. So that's a great opportunity for you to make some money, but maybe you're not even interested in the money. But still, it gives you the freedom to maybe quit your job, spend more time with your family, etc. So I believe it's a good thing. That doesn't mean that you want to absolutely become a millionaire. Maybe you do, but at least it's going to have the income for you to make a living and talk about what you love. Because if you're building a YouTube channel, you should probably build a YouTube channel around something that you really love. It's also going to be something that's going to be a skill that you improve, because there's tons of skills that come into YouTube. One of those is talking to a camera. Talking to a camera is a skill that's going to be transferable for talking on stage if you need to do that, or public speaking. It's going to help you to get your thoughts out there and speak and explain some concepts to your audience. It doesn't have to be complicated concepts, but still you're able to do that. Now, if you're over 30, like me, if you're over 40, 50, 60, 70, all those markets are underserved, because you see a ton of teenagers, as I've said before, that make YouTube videos, that are good at making YouTube videos. But those videos are targeted to those people that are 20 years old. But for the people that are 30, 40, 50, 60 and beyond, those markets are underserved. There's just a couple of people out there that are making those videos that are talking about a specific subject, but the audience that's watching are not served by the people that are making those videos for those people, because typically a video from a 20-year-old is going to be highly edited. It's not going to be very raw, just like this video, with very few cuts. Instead, it's going to have tons of text that's popping up on the screen, sound effects, zoom ins, zoom outs, different angles. But for me, that's not what I want to watch. And most people that are over 30 don't want to watch those videos either, because it's just not for them. So that's something that's also very important to me. and probably should be to you guys as well, is serving people that are not being served on YouTube right now. Another point that I want to make is you're watching this video, and you're watching this video because you probably got suggested this video. I'm not a big channel. I'm actually a very, very small channel. But if you're watching that video, that means that YouTube is pushing out some videos from smaller audiences. And that's never happened in the past. You used to be able to go on YouTube, and as soon as you got on YouTube, you would see videos that the smallest channels had at least 10,000 subscribers, getting millions of views. But now it's not the case anymore. YouTube is promoting smaller channels. They actually made it official that they were doing that. So if you're just starting out, you have a small channel that has 0 videos and 0 subscribers, you're able to make your very first video go viral. Will it happen? Probably not. But at least it's possible that this can happen. So make sure that you just get started, because small channels are being promoted and we don't know how long this is going to last. So you should probably get on the train before it's too late. Also, YouTube is very good at suggesting videos to other people's audiences, and YouTube thinks you should watch that one. So watch that one, because they're very good at that, and it's hopefully going to help you out. Now, leave me a like in this video, because that will help me out, and a comment, and I'll highly appreciate it. It will make my day. So with that being said, bye for now.